guys, it's Peggy from the Paper Bumblebee. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today I wanted to do another April challenge for Nathatlie's Facebook group from Line.arrow, and this week it is to make your own little piano roll. Nathalie has done hers, I think yesterday. I will link that video down below for you guys. I wanted to do one or two as well, but mine I am going to do in mini, and I have these little wooden rolls that I want to use. One is really small. It is in centimeters, 2.5 centimeters, so it's really small, and the other one is not even 5. So I thought I wanted to do one or two, and then maybe we can use them as dangles for your book spine to hang on there or on the side. Everything is possible. So let's start with the smallest one. I already prepared a strip that will go on here. It fits nice and snug, and I have inked around it. So that's what I'm going to use. Then I have also prepared some die cuts. They are eeny meeny beeny little die cuts that I have cut out and inked around that I want to use as well. So I just wanted to share what I'm going to use. Then I've got these really eeny teeny miny mini little stamps, and I might use one or two of these to stamp on here. And I also want to actually, so I'm just making some space on my chair so that I can sit. This is for the other roll, my strip of paper and my goodies, my ephemera. So I wanted to first make some little holes in here, just like an ordinary piano roll. I have two of them. I ordered them from, I think they were from the UK, and I got them and I was so happy. So they start like this, like a triangle shape with a little closure, and then you get your piano roll with the holes, and you know how it looks. And beautiful paper, and then you've got the wooden pieces on the sides. So that's one. So we want to create that, but I'm going to make a mini one. Nathalie's is like this big, mine is going to be this big. Then I've got another one here, and pretty much the same, beautiful paper, and then the notes. So we are going to try and make something like this in miniature. I'm not going to do the box as well, but that is an idea. So what we want to do is punch some holes. Now what I've got is my crocodile, and you've got like a little hole on the one side and a bigger hole on the other side, and I will try the smaller hole and see if that's doable. I think that's just fine. So just make a bunch of holes in your little paper to mimic the music on there. So I'm just cutting. It doesn't make a perfect, and I'm just cutting the excess off. So more holes. Okay, there we go. So this is just a piece of brown paper. You can use packaging or whatever you want to. You can even use some of a kit, a strip of paper if you want to. And then you've got some background already to work with. So let's add these little ephemera pieces, and you want to use some good glue, for it has to stick on there even if you roll it. So hopefully this will work. I'm going to try to add these little ephemera pieces. Just gonna open this little hole here of my glue and add these. I think it's 3-in-1 glue, glitter glue, I don't know. And I want to add my ephemera pieces. Then on the end I want to put this, but maybe we should just make it like a, you want to add a little tag. Cut the corners here. Just measuring the same on both sides. I'm going to take the small little scissors like so, yes, and then I want to ink the edges again like so, and I might even, I think I'm going to cut off a bit, for I think it's too long, just like so, and then ink up the edges, yes, and then I want to add this at the end, but I want to put some cheesecloth. I think I'm going to try and put some cheesecloth underneath there. It's really finicky, for it's all really small and mini, but I love mini bits and pieces. So just a piece of cheesecloth on this side, and I want to flip it so that it will stick on this side as well. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to cut, but why shouldn't it? Just like so. Then I'm going to take my mini tag, my mini tab, and glue that on there as well. There we go. So cute. Just want to show you quickly. So this will be the end, and I might even see if I've got something else that will look like a closure, a little hooky or something. I don't know yet. So like so, and then I want to use some of my stamps, and I think I want to use this squiggly wiggly, this lines is actually water, but it can also be like lines for when your postage stamp comes through, you get a stamp on there. So I want to use, I think, some black ink. I'm just checking out my black. Okay, so I've got black and walnut stain, rusty hinge, and aged mahogany, and I'm just going to see what I want to use for now. I actually want to use some wording on here first, or maybe even some crackles. So I've got this crackle and I've got this polka dots, and I think I want to use that first. In this crackle I want to use walnut stain, so I'm just going to ink some up, for it's really small. And yes, there we go, stamp here and there. And then the little dots as well. Again, I think the walnut stain. Just stamp here and there, get some texture on there. And then I've got this really cute postage stamp that I can use as well. And I think I will be using the aged mahogany. No, the black. I'm going to use the black for this. So, stamping that. Okay, so stamping that on here. Then I want to take my squigglies and take the red and see if this, otherwise I'm going to take a bigger one. This is actually really small. Just do a little squigglies here and there. So two on top of each other, then they are longer. There we go. Then what can we do? I'm just gonna put that away. Then I've got this beautiful stamp I got from my husband. He had this from his work still, and so lucky that he found it and he gave it to me, so I'm really happy about that. I'm just going to stamp that here, there, everywhere. Don't need the whole thing, it's too big actually anyway, so there we go. Okay, so what do we want to do now? I want some splatters, I think. Just make some black splatters on there. There we go. I'm just going to let that dry quickly. Okay, so it's dry. Now I'm just going to stamp some numbers on there with red. I want something to stand out really nicely. So like so. And then I think I will be sewing on here. So I just want to take another little stamp. It's the word filed. For I don't want everything to be the same. Should I do something else? And the back side you can do as well, or maybe just do some stenciling on there, just what you want. Maybe one more. And just take, and this is the stamp set from Tim Holtz, the, what do you call it? You all know it. It's the with the condemned, and it's a beautiful stamp set. Sorry, that's my washing machine's going. Okay, so I'm going to sew a bit on here. Hopefully it will work, for it's really a narrow strip. Just some black and straight stitch, a little bit zigzag here and there, everywhere. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just going to do that quickly and then I will be back. Okay, there you go, you guys. Just did some stitching on here. I think it's cute. and let us attach it to this roll. I have inked around this little wooden piece as well. So I'm just going to, I think I will add some glue on here. My glue is almost done. And then take it around and glue it on there as well. So I'm just going to wait till that's dry. So while that's drying, I want to try something. For this is really small, can't really attach anything to this. I thought maybe I can punch a little hole with my awl and then put a little piece of string or embroidery thread through there. So let's try that. I'm just going to make a little hole through there, and then take a needle. Okay, this has got some thread on in there, so I'm just going to leave that. Use the brown. I'm just going to go through there like so and cut it down, and I think I will just make a little knot. Double knot. Just be careful not to break it, for your paper is really thin and brittle, and don't want to tear it, like so. Then you've got this as the closure. You can use as a closure. I think that's cute, just to have something for a closure. So let's see if it's dry. No. Okay, so just waiting for that to dry quickly. Okay, there you go. So I just left this, for I really like that, and now I'm going to just wind the piece of paper around my little yeah, what will you call this? It's like where you put your threads on, your little spool actually more. Wind it around your little spool, and then you've got this you can use as your closure. So that works out perfect. So I'm just going to keep the one on this side, pull this around and just make a little so that it stays like so, and you can do a little bow or whatever, and then you can use it as a little bead or charm on, if you want to make a little charm dangle thing on your book spine or on the side of your little journal. Okay, so I've got this is a small journal. This is, I think, 15 centimeters, no, a little bit more, about 17 centimeters, and this will be perfect on here. Or you can even put it on, I think this will even be better, on the edge of your page. So I think this is cute. You can even put it on the cover. So let's make another one. I will put some music on and you can have a look. So just the same stamping, and then you've got some ephemera pieces I want to use on there. Not sure if I'm going to use all of it, and then maybe even the tab on the end, or we can use it like so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, so let's do that. almost done. So what you can do is make this as long as you want, make this as wide as you want, make a minis, make a bit bigger, just what you want. I think I will be adding some of my gilding wax just because. And then this is done as well. So you can add it on the side as well, just what you want. I think that is done for now, so I can roll this up as well. And as I said, please use good glue, for this has to make a bend, and if you use just like a Prit or something, it won't stick on the paper when you roll it, so please be aware of that. And as you saw, I made a closure on this as well, but different than the other one, but that doesn't matter, you can do you. And again, use this as a dangle or bead or whatever you want. I think I like it on the side of my journals. So I made these two cuties. Hope you liked it. Please give a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.